Hi Cancer, welcome back. So Cancer, this is going to be your May channeled tarot reading. I should say May to June time frame. Let's go ahead and get started, as I do have some messages that have already come through. So when I was meditating on the overall Cancerian energy, I started to see like a swirl of colors that turned into what looked like a piece of art. Specifically, I got two names, Van Gogh and Picasso. So I don't know if some of you are art enthusiasts or either of their paintings hold some significance for you, or maybe you're going to see those paintings during the next few weeks, and that might be a sign that this reading's for you. I'm not really sure. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But that's kind of what I got. It just looked like all these swirling colors and swirling paint. And then it was like transforming into the paintings. And there was one in specific. I think it's called Starry Night Sky, maybe. It's like one of the most famous, not most, probably one of the top, I don't know. It's a famous picture. Oh my gosh. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But I also had a song come through, and it's a bit of an older song, and she says, "What I am is what I am, and what you are is not. What I am is what I am, and what you are, or what? And what you are, or what?" It's an older song, right? What else does she say? In the shallow water before I get too deep. I cannot remember the name of this artist, but I used to love that song. If you know it, put it in the comments. But what stuck out to me most about that lyric is what I am is what I am. And you know what, Cancer, you could just be taking that stance right now, or maybe you're being guided to take that stance. What I am is what I am, you know, and take it or leave it type of energy coming through is what I'm feeling here. Interestingly enough, I did already get a Law of Attraction card out, and it is the card of One Source. So this might also tie into what I was getting when I was picking up on those energies. Let me read this card to you real quick. It says, our source is one of love and not condemnation. This says, when you pay attention to the way you feel and deliberately choose more thoughts that feel good while you think them, you'll begin to recognize the nature of your broader non-physical desires. The majority of negative emotions that you feel are not because the subject of your thought is wrong, but instead because you are condemning something that your source does not condemn. Your source is one of love, not of condemnation. So that's so interesting, right? Because I got that song, what I am is what I am. And then the card of condemnation. So I don't know if you have like a person, or maybe within yourself, a habit of self-condemning, you know, or maybe even doing that to another. But it's something to be looked at for whatever reason during this time frame, Cancer. So it's an encouragement, one, to not beat up on yourself internally, okay? Not to get into this place where you're condemning your own emotions, you know, making your emotions wrong as opposed to making them guidance. And be really careful with that. Also, if you catch yourself judging or condemning another, just know that when we judge or condemn another, it is a surefire sign that there's something within that person that triggers us, which means that person is demonstrating to you an unhealed part of yourself. And so pay attention to that. And if you find yourself condemning or judging another person during this time frame, take a step back and really look at that, Cancer, and ask yourself why that is and what is that bringing up within you, because it usually goes a lot deeper than the person we think that emotion is about, okay? So, interesting start. You have the card of Gemini here. Some of you could be dealing with one on the cusp, possibly, or have that in your birth chart. And or this is just the energy surrounding the situation. So this is communicative, curious, variety seeking, social. You might be wanting to get more social as we go into the summer months. I think some of you are feeling really fatigued though, because I almost fell asleep when I meditated, and now all of a sudden I want to yawn. Sorry. So I came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like some of you have been maybe needing to get more sleep, or just feeling like a little bit of a lackluster energy. Okay, so I do feel that what's coming in next, energetically speaking, is more of a brighter energy that'll have you maybe feeling a little bit more extroverted, a little bit more communicative, but also possibly a little bit restless or a little bit fidgety. So I feel like it's one extreme or the other, or you might be experiencing like one extreme or the other, like extreme fatigue and then extreme elation, or, you know, like wanting to extremely isolate and then wanting to talk to everyone and their brother and their mother. I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of extremes going on in the energy, so you're really going to want to be careful with that, okay? Keep it as balanced as you can. That song is still coming in. Before I get too deep, I'm in shallow water before I get too deep. Oh, okay, I know why they keep giving it. She says, don't let me get too deep. So, yeah, don't, like I said, if you're feeling really extreme highs and lows, when you're feeling really low, it's like, don't get too deep. That's a caution, I think, from your higher self. Or that might be an okay time to reach out to someone and communicate, you know, like someone friendly that you can trust, you know. So you have the card of action here, gearing up to get ready to be more action oriented, to, like I said, variety seek a little bit more. And I feel that's what's coming in for you, but some of you might already be in that energy. I'm going to get a guidance card, and I'll save it to the end, and then we'll read it and see how it ties into the whole reading. But let me get that out real quick. Then we're going to go into the traditional tarot. One card. I don't even know what that song is really about. Oh, wow. You got the card of Dream Talk. Wasn't I just talking about sleeping and fatigue? I'm loving these cards. All right, so we're going to go into perception, thought. Where are you at when it comes to your current headspace? Then we're going to take it down into the emotional self. Where are you at in your heart space? Then we're going to look at where this is headed. All right, Cancer. Wow, your cards are flying out. You have the Eight of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Queen of Wands. So I feel like this is you in the thought space, you know, getting inspiring ideas, really trying to pay attention to your practical environment. You might actually feel that energy rush come in right now in the present moment for a lot of you, okay? Because I do feel like you're open to it. You're trying to be open to new ways of living, new ideas, feeling that connection, feeling that flow. Some of you getting out in the sun, getting outside, especially now that it's in the nicer months here in the US, would be really therapeutic for you. It's just like, I just feel there, I heard hippie vibe. Hippie vibe? Yeah. Okay, some of you might have a hippie vibe to you, you know, a little bohemian to you. I'm digging that. I like that. For others of you, I think what they're referencing is like this free flowing energy, right? Like this free bird type of mentality, okay? That's kind of what I feel like you're embodying, or you're being encouraged to embody. Free bird. That's what they keep giving me, free bird. So I just feel like it's really suiting you, Cancer, and it's really helping to fuel your creative juices, helping you to kind of work on yourself. Dedicating time to yourself when your energy is low would be really therapeutic for you. But it's also accepting yourself for who you are. What I am is what I am. And not condemning yourself. Like, let those condemnation BS thoughts go, Cancer, because I feel like that's really the only thing that could dampen this energy. And so that's kind of a precaution in the background, okay? So let's go into the heart space. To me, it looks like your head space is actually pretty clear. You know, I feel like you're very clear about the direction that you're headed and what you're wanting to do. And clear-minded is the word that they're giving me. Okay, so if things had been confusing or elusive, I feel like this stream of clarity coming in, okay, during this time frame that's helping you to focus. So let's see what's going on in the heart space. Okay. I keep hearing focus, focus, focus. Some of you might have been having problems staying focused because of some sort of brain fatigue or like fatigue within the emotional space that was weighing on you physically. I'm really going to yawn again, really. Like every time I talk about the fatigue, I can feel my body sink into it. Now, I'm going to yawn again. Oh my God. Please don't click off. I can't help it. I keep just sinking into that energy, okay? So here's the encouragement. When you're feeling mentally fatigued like that, forcing yourself to focus is not going to help. It's just going to further exhaust you, okay? So honor your body, honor your mind. When your mind is done, when your body is done, go to sleep. Take a break. Take a day off. Take a nap. I don't know. But I just feel like some of you are not allowing yourself the rest that you need, and you're just like, gotta focus, gotta focus, gotta focus. But you're not really being productive. It's just kind of your mind's running amok. And so it's like counterproductive almost to do that, okay? So the heart space, Two of Swords, Queen of Cups. Ooh, yeah, the Knight of Swords in the reverse here. So I feel like Cancer, a little bit of confusion going on within the heart space. You're feeling a little bit emotionally tied. I got tied up and twisted. I keep getting that song. I got that song for Aquarius. And one other zodiac sign that I can't think of. Some of you might have Aquarius in your chart possibly, or dealing with one, but this reading is mostly about you, so let's focus on that. I just feel like there is some insecurities, some doubts, or like a lack of direction here emotionally. Sometimes feeling like a little bit of a lack of direction in your emotional life, within relationships maybe. They keep giving me the song lyric, don't let me get too deep. Don't let me get too deep. Some of you are trying really hard not to like let your emotions overwhelm you or override your senses. And you might be blocking yourself from really expressing truthfully how you're feeling during this time frame because you're trying to get right with yourself first. Because I do feel there's a lot of doubt weighing on your heart, or just feeling pulled in two different directions. I got two words, reckless and pointless. I don't know if that's how you're feeling about a situation or someone else that may feel that way about you, but oh, okay, I get it. They're saying when you get into these lower level emotions, it's pointless to continue to belabor the point. Stop belaboring the point, whether that's internally, like being too focused on something and circling the drain with it, or if you're actually talking to someone and you just keep saying the same thing, or like you're belaboring the point to exhaustion. And it's pointless because unless someone is open to you and open to hearing you, it's just exhausting your energy is what I feel. I kind of went into a trance there for a second, guys. I keep wanting to go into like this trance dreamy state. Some of you might be having trouble focusing maybe at work or something, or just in your daily life. Like your brain keeps wanting to go to this very imaginative fantasy land. You know, you've got something on your mind here. And it's almost like Spirit saying, stop before you get too deep. This is an intense energy. All right, let me see where this is headed. Page of Cups in the reverse. The Three of Cups. Some of you have some relationships in your life that are draining to you at times, you know? And you might be trying to close yourself off from that, Cancer, or you might be encouraged to kind of cut your energy off from that if you can. You see, what's happening here is you're absorbing the energies and perspectives of others. So, to the point that it's making it hard for you to discern how you feel underneath all of that, and it's emotionally exhausting you. I feel like at the same time, Cancer, there is support within the energy. The support of your spirit, of your higher self, but also it looks to be of friends possibly, or platonic relationships. People that understand you, okay? And when you're feeling in these places of insecurity, when you're getting low like this, that was the encouragement to reach out, you know, if you need to reach out, or rely on the people that you trust. You know, that's why we have friends, right? For a reason, for that support. So we don't have to do it alone. If you don't have anybody in particular, you can always call on your higher self, your guides, your angels. Because sometimes I feel like you feel alone, but you're not alone. But you feel alone, but you're not alone. You know? It's like your brain is playing tricks on you a little bit here when you're getting into the darker emotions. And I feel like the only reason you're really going to a dark place possibly is because you're tired. Because you're not giving yourself enough brain breaks throughout the day. You know what a brain break is? It's where you stop and you think about nothing for about 10 minutes. I call it meditation, but people call it what they want. Brain breaks. Go for a walk. Have a glass of water. Get a snack. You know? So I just feel like there is relationships here that are showing up that could be very supportive to you. So be open to it. Some of you aren't open to it right now. I don't feel a lot of you are open to new relationships, or you haven't been in the past, energetically speaking. But the encouragement is to get out there, Cancer, and take some inspired action, and don't be afraid to be extroverted when you want to be extroverted. But I feel like a lot of you have maybe been like, I'm good on that, you know. I heard lone wolf. That's how some of you feel possibly. But I feel like the encouragement is, they keep giving me the song, Have a Little Help from My Friends. Have a little help from my friends. Some of you might be uplifters yourself, you know, where possibly you could have someone in your environment that's going through some insecurities and doubts, and you are having the ability to be there for someone else. Remember, it's reciprocal, right? Energy. I do feel that there's a desire here to close out a chapter. And what's coming in is a sense of feeling a little bit more balanced emotionally. And just taking it one day at a time, you know? That's what you're being encouraged to do. Take your highs with your lows and take it one day at a time. So, where are we at with time here? Let me get some moon cards out. Sorry, I couldn't see the timer on my phone. Let me get some moon cards out. We'll go a little bit deeper. This says, wow, okay, total opposites. You have, okay, they're giving me opposites attract. You have two very opposite energies showing up. There's one area of your life where a win-win outcome is forecasted, okay? And there's another situation in your life, or a relationship possibly, where there's nothing that's really going to come of it. At least during this time frame, because there's too much mixed emotion here. I feel like some of you, it's like in one area of your life, you're getting success, you're feeling successful, you know, you're working on yourself. But then I think that there's one relationship in specific or something going on within the emotions that throws you off course a little bit. So they keep saying, don't get dragged into the deep waters. Catch yourself when you start going into like the lower level emotions, Cancer, and try your best to reframe your thinking around that, whatever that is for you. Right? So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling here. Just be yourself too, especially when it comes to whatever you do for a living. Stay in your own lane, okay? Don't be afraid to be yourself. There's support in that arena of your life. All right, but there's definitely some blockages showing up that is requiring some sort of closure during this time frame. So let's see what the Osho Zen has to say here. I still want to yawn. Isn't that crazy? I would get a picture of someone sleeping. It says harmony. Harmony. That's what you're seeking. Oh my gosh, no way. And then I got the card of the dream. Okay, so let's go back to that because your guidance card was a dream talk. All right, so let me read this guidance card to you then since you've got it out twice. There's something going on with the dream state, whether that's daydreaming or night dreaming. Okay, so this card says, your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. Wow, pay attention to your dream state. You know, when we have a lot of emotional blockages going on, we often tend to want to sleep more. That's why people who are depressed sleep a lot. Because sleep helps to cease the ego thought, one. And so it helps to repair your body. But also, a lot of times, spirit communicates with you through the sleep state when you need it the most. And sometimes you crave sleep because your soul is really craving communication with you or a deeper understanding of something. If you don't keep a dream journal, I would definitely take note of my dreams over the next few weeks. If you're someone who cannot remember your dreams when you wake up, then it might help to stimulate the vividness of your dreams by going to sleep to some HZ frequencies. You can look it up on YouTube. Just type in HZ nighttime frequency. That will help like stimulate your brain while you sleep. And or if you catch yourself daydreaming a lot during the day, pay attention to the daydream. Look for signs. Look for symbols. Because I feel like your spirit is really trying to speak to you in regards to whatever this emotional issue or blockages that you have going on. Wow. And again, I want to fall asleep again. It's like that's where the key is here. Wow, Cancer, deep reading. Like I said earlier, or maybe I didn't say it, I can't remember. This is a new format I'm testing out, so just let me know what you guys think. Don't worry, the you versus thems will come out next round. But if you liked it, give me a like, share, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. For more fun stuff, you can catch me on Facebook and Instagram. I do go live there quite often. And if you like my style, you can get it for yourself on my sister's online boutique, avasophiaco.com. All of my social media links are in the description box as well as in the about section. And, oh, I almost forgot to tell you what zodiac signs I'm seeing. FYI, I'm seeing Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, Leo, Pisces. But, sorry about that. But don't get too caught up on that. It's a general reading. If it resonated, it resonated. But yeah, what was I saying? Yes, all links down below. If you want to donate to the channel, you can do so in the About section. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Cancer. And until next time, my friends, namaste.